What are imaginary lines? Imaginary lines are not real lines. These lines are drawn on maps and globes for our conveniences and understanding. The lines are marked in degrees, they are horizontal and vertical.
The horizontal lines running from east to west are called latitudes. Latitudes range from 0 degree to 90 degrees. The 0 degree latitude is called the equator and it passes through the center of the earth and it is the widest on the earth. Latitude decrease in size, as they move away from the equator and towards the poles. The equator divides the earth into two halves, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Poles are at 90 degree north and 90 degree south of the equator. There are 5 main latitudes on the earth. They are equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. The vertical lines running from the North Pole to the South Pole are called longitudes. Longitudes are marked from 0 degree to 180 degree. There are 360 degrees of longitudes. Longitudes meet at the poles. The 0 degree longitude is called the prime meridian. This is the prime meridian. Okay, and it passes through the Greenwich. It passes through Greenwich of London. It divides the earth into eastern hemisphere, and western hemispheres.
Okay, now let's see the uses of these imaginary lines, latitude and longitude. So before that, I would like to remind you of the basic geometry that you learned during your childhood. So during your childhood, when you learned geometry, you would have been often asked to draw some shapes like triangle or rectangle or any common geometrical shape. So when you construct these shapes, you will be asked to draw arcs. So you will be taking a point in the right and you will be drawing an arc with your compass, and another point in the and a point in the left, and you will be drawing an arc from there. So when these two arcs intersect, it creates a point of intersection. And this point of intersection helps you to locate and identify that point. Without these intersection, you wouldn't be able to identify that particular point. You cannot simply just place a point on the white paper. Only with the right measurement you are able to make the arc, and when the arcs intersect, you are able to identify that particular point that you needed. This is the same way latitude and longitude work. So longitude and latitude, all the imaginary lines of longitude and latitude intersect each other. So these point of intersection will help us to identify any location. The values given by these imaginary lines will help us to identify any location on the globe. So map services like especially Google or any online map services collects all these data, all the values of these imaginary lines, and helps you get the accurate information about a place. So when you just type in your Google map, when you just type the name of a place in your Google map, you immediately get it. This is because of the values of latitude and longitude fed into the map service. Thank you.